Hey everyone, how you doing? If you are new here, I'm Nicol Concilio and welcome to the video. So today's video is going to be something completely different than what I normally do on my channel. And I do want to first start off by saying the only reason I am monetizing this YouTube video is to donate all of the proceeds of money that I make from this video off of AdSense to Vanderpump Animal Shelter, where I bought and got my dog Mo. Before I get into the tutorial and everything, a lot of you guys know Mo had to have emergency surgery the other day and it really shook me up, and I'm going to explain everything and what is going on throughout this video. But this is a little tribute to my dog Mo, and of course Junie as well. And I just hope that I can encourage you guys to adopt and not shop, and that you hear me out in this. And yeah, I love you guys so much. I'm going to be doing a voiceover for the rest of this video, and I hope you enjoy it. Love you. This is going to be probably one of the most emotional videos I have ever filmed on my channel, so I'm really sorry in advance if you're like me and cry at commercials. I'm really sorry. On Sunday night around 8 p.m., Mo started making some weird grunting noises, and I was just sitting on my bed kind of hanging out, and I knew something was wrong immediately by the tone of his whimper and just his eyes. His eyes are one of the most emotional things about him, how I can tell his emotion. And I was kind of freaking out. I thought it could possibly be his leg. And then I gave him some food and he was eating and he seemed okay. And I was like, all right, well, if he's still kind of weird, I'll take him to the vet in the morning. And I was like, I'll just go with that plan. So I didn't really sleep very well on early Sunday morning, Saturday night. I was kind of in and out of my sleep. And I noticed that Mo really wasn't sleeping. And if you follow me on my Instagram story, you know that this dog loves to sleep, loves to snuggle. So I was kind of like, this is so out of the ordinary. Like, he must be in some type of pain. Like, he was not sleeping. He wasn't putting his head down. And I was so beyond torn with what to do, because at this moment in time, it was 2:30 in the morning and I was kind of half asleep, but I knew my dog needed me. Like, I knew there was something wrong with my baby boy. So I picked him up because I was going to try to cuddle with him, and I picked him up by his stomach, and he literally let out the most awful screech I have ever heard come out of him, and it breaks my heart every single second even thinking about that screech. And Riley's dog Junie freaked out and was like so nervous and kind of was whimpering as well. And that's when I knew I needed to take my baby boy into the hospital. I knew that there was something wrong. So I hit up Yelp and I was looking at every emergency animal hospital. And sometimes, you know, the reviews, it's like, do not bring your dog here. These people were awful. And I was like, oh, shit, I need something. I need an answer. So I finally found this one animal hospital in Hollywood. I had called ahead of time to make sure there wasn't a long wait, because I knew my baby boy needed attention right away, ASAP. And they said there was no one there in the emergency room, and I was like, great. So I am like doing 85 on the highway, and I am not a speeder. Like, I am not the type of person, like, I'm in no rush per se. But I was like, I know my boy needs help. And when I was putting him in my car, he was gagging. And I was like, I know that there is something wrong with my baby boy. So when I finally pulled up to the hospital, I get him rushed in. I fill out all the paperwork. I filled out the paperwork so fast I forgot to write my last name on the files and everything. And we finally get into the room. Mo goes in the back. I'm sitting in the waiting room by myself. If you've never been to an emergency animal hospital, that's the drill. You don't really get to be in the room with them while they do their triage and all that other stuff. So the vet comes in. She was absolutely amazing. One of the most amazing veterinarians I've ever had the pleasure of working with or dealing with. And she was like, we're going to do x-rays. I do think it's his stomach. He does feel very bloated, bop, bop, bop. And I was like, okay, let's go. Let's get it into action. And at this point, they were like, let's get some fees drawn up. And I was like, I don't give a F-U-C-K about the fees. You take care of my baby boy right now, and you get him, and you get those x-rays. So I was waiting what seemed as if it was an hour, but it wasn't. You know what I mean? It was maybe 15, 20 minutes. And She comes in and the first thing she says to me was, has Mo ever been hit by a car? And I was like, what? No, of course not. I mean, I have only had him for 5 months, but he hasn't been hit by a car. He's been treated like a little king with me. And she goes to me, well, he has what is called a diaphragmatic hernia. And at that time, I was like, okay, it's a hernia. I've had other dogs in the past that have had hernias. I was like, this isn't a big deal in my mind. When she showed me the x-rays of Mo's chest and his stomach, his entire intestines and everything in his stomach had been slipped up and moved up from the blunt force trauma to his lungs and his heart. When I looked at the x-ray, there was nothing in his stomach. It was like a blank hole there. All of his organs had moved up to his chest, and my baby boy was walking around like this for months without me knowing. And I just can't help but think how much pain he was in the past. And looking at these x-rays, I can still envision them, and I can still see them and feel the pain of looking at them. And when she was explaining to me all about this and all the blunt force trauma that he had to have, I just was thinking of my little baby boy in pain, and I could not take it. But I have to say, you guys, the vet was so incredible, amazing at keeping me calm and talking to me like a human and just being so down to earth with me. And, they explained the risk, and I'm sitting there and I'm filling out all the paperwork for him. And, they're telling me there's a 50% chance he might not make it. The recovery is very long. It's very awful. Here I am thinking I was bringing Mo in for a little stomach ache or, something minor. And it turns out to be like one of the worst case scenarios for him. And I'm so incredibly blessed that I could afford this surgery, you guys, because let me tell you, it was a dent. It was a dent. And I don't care because he is my baby and he has saved me more than he will ever know. And that is why I just want to really encourage you guys to adopt and not shop. There are so many amazing dogs out there that need homes and just are in desperate need of love. And I just am so passionate about shelters and rescue shelters and just anything along those lines. And that's why I really want to donate my AdSense from this video to Vanderpump, the shelter where I actually got Mo. And Mo was very abused and just like on the streets. And the fact that he still loves people so much and has so much faith in people is mind-blowing to me. And that's why dogs are one of the best things on this earth. We don't deserve them. They are so amazing. And I am so incredibly lucky that Mo is going to make a full recovery. It's going to be a very long and extensive process, and I tried to keep you guys as updated as possible. And all of your love, your support, your tweets, your DMs to me, they meant more than anything, and that is what kept me positive and strong during the entire process of Mo's surgery. They had to open up his entire chest. He's going to have a lot of scarring. It's going to take over a month for him to heal and get better. But he is worth every dime, every penny, everything. Because that dog has helped me with my anxiety. He's made me realize my worth. He's helped me with everything in my life. And even though I've already only had him for 5 months, I feel like I've known him in a past life. And I know that sounds crazy, but he's my baby and he saved me. He saved me more than he'll ever know. And I just am so happy that I can save him in return. He's also helped me get rid of a lot of negative people in my life and has just made my spirit so much brighter and so much happier. And that's why, you guys, I just want you to know that shelter dogs are some of the most amazing dogs in the entire world. And if there's one thing I can use my influence, my following, my subscriber count for, it is to support the adopt and not shop motto. And that is what this video is about. Stop going to backyard breeders. There are amazing dogs in shelters that are looking for love. They're begging for love. And I just hope that if you guys are in the market for getting any type of animal, that you really consider shelter dogs, because adopting Mo was seriously one of the best things to ever happen in my entire life. And he has brought me and Riley together. He's brought my family and I together. He's just a ray of sunshine. He's my little boy. Thank you guys so much for hearing me out. I genuinely love every single one of you. And I hope you enjoy this video. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys very soon. Thank you.